It's almost poetic how this happened, really. I start streaming, and then immediately my computer stops running, basically freezes entirely, and now it's working again. So, yeah, I guess good luck running BlueStacks, which normally takes up a lot, but we'll see how this goes. So, well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Oh, that's sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I went back to the regular one. Okay, here we go. Now, today's a special episode for a number of reasons. I mean, on Gacha Review, the show is, of course, called that, and it's a show where we review Gacha. And that is indeed what we do. However, reviewing Gacha very rarely means reviewing the games themselves, at least not what we do normally. But, of course, there was the much-awaited arrival has finally dropped, at least in some form, and we're going to speak about it because we have waited for oh so long, and we have some thoughts. And I say we because not only are there several GachaTubers in the chat who have been testing this out for the first time, the audience of Gacha Life 2, naturally, but I also have one guest here today, Aiden DeBest.
I gotta work on PC finally. If you were here for the last stream, you would know I struggled with that. So, yeah, I gotta work on PC.
It's like
I've been working on my phone, so now it will be slightly higher quality if I have to record anything. Like if I want to do any like shorts showing off some of the remade characters, it will be slightly higher quality because I know the Helen Mort one didn't look the best, and I did modify her slightly because I learned that the outline for the eyes apparently has an opacity thing, so you can turn off the outline so it looks less thick because everyone was saying like, oh, it looks like they're wearing eyeliner, and I didn't know you could turn that off and make their eyes look less thick. So I did do that. And then no one told me that, and Emily was like, oh, your eyes look terrible, like they're so thick, like why don't you just turn down opacity? I'm like, wait, you could do that? I didn't even know you could do that.
Like, admittedly saying, "Oh, how did you not know about this feature on this app that's less than a day old?" is a little bit harsh.
Yeah, it's like I don't know that. If I knew that, I would have did that. Like, dang.
Yeah, Emily was supposed to be here, but she had to go because we started a call late amongst ourselves, which is why we have a free slot. We were also going to talk about, because naturally the first thing I wanted to do with Gacha Live 2 in the first place was get straight into the new show, because again, I am trying to secure another Gacha record and see if I can actually get the first voice-acted Gacha Life 2 show out the same way that I'm pretty sure that Season 2, Episode 4 of Music Girl was the first Gacha Club voice-acted thing, but I have to double-check that.
It's possible, but unlikely because, yeah. But we will try.
Yeah, because unlike the switch from Gacha Life to Gacha Club, which was complicated, don't get me wrong, Gacha Club introduced many saving techniques which allowed that video to come out a lot faster than it would have otherwise, whereas Gacha Life 2 suffers in a major area, but we'll of course get to that in a second. For now, there's one thing to do, which is of course show you the game, which is mainly a thing for the people watching the VOD because everyone in the stream right now has already used it, but whatever.
Pretend. Let's pretend. Let's go into a world where they never used it. Ooh, guys, they did first look at it.
Huh. For some reason, it doesn't seem to want to bring up BlueStacks so that I can share. So I'm gonna have to use the entire screen. So I just close a bunch of stuff down. Storage system. I'm also going to close Discord, so if anyone's going to try and send me images on there. Oh wait, I forgot to
Don't.
download Josh's stuff. Oh, also, by the way, I've been given the all clear from a doctor today, so I can
Oh.
officially take the arm out of the sling.
Yay! How's your arm feeling? Is it better? Like how does it feel?
I'm supposed to have that appointment call way earlier, and already connection issues.
Ooh, we love lag. Don't worry, guys. You have me, and I'm fabulous.
Great.
Oh god, I have to fit everyone on screen. Okay, Harvey, you're going in the back. Yeah, you're in the back, Harvey. That's what I thought. Ooh, I need to know who to make next though. So okay, Jacob, who should I make next? So right now I've made Adam, Alana, Trevor, Zach. Well, you've seen who I made. Who do you think I should make who I haven't made yet? Ooh. I am fabulous. Anyways. God, Jacob's dead
So I could
now. No.
Yeah, because like again, the connection started going out, and I just closing things. 7% CPU.
Oh. So wait, Jacob, before you end up accidentally dying somehow, what character should I make next?
Emmy
That I haven't made already. Oh, from the new show. Right?
Yeah, people. We need him.
Okay, I gotta make a crazy old man, sort of. That's the main description I'm gonna give you. He's a crazy old man. Is he human? I mean,
exactly.
Well, you know what I mean. Is he?
Yes, he's human.
I mean, do you want? Okay, human. We're going human. Okay, because like, technically he could be a mutant or something. I mean, I wouldn't really say magical creature because you know.
Yeah, because it's all
to
scientific
human.
based. It's the Butterverse, so yeah. Not to say the Butterverse doesn't have magic, because it obviously does, but I mean, the mutants in the Butterverse are science induced rather than magically
mystically
formed.
induced.
Exactly. Yeah, for some reason, despite only having one tab open, I'm at 90% CPU. So I might have to switch browsers, which I don't know if it's going to kill the stream or not.
Dang. Why is it not working all of a sudden? Jacob, what'd you do?
We're going to have to see.
If the stream goes out, just remember, Jacob said I'm an all-powerful god.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can see the chat here. All right. Yes. So you can see stuff. That's good. And I can see everyone here, and I can acknowledge that. By the way, this is what my chat looks like on Restream. So whenever I want to put something on screen for people, it will just end up being displayed like that, and I click on there. That's how I do it.
Jacob,
that's why that's why it doesn't appear in order.
Jacob, I'm having a problem right now. So you know all the disheveled hairs, right? All the hairs that would make him look disheveled, right?
I don't know all of them, but a ton.
Yeah, but like a lot of those hairs don't work for it because like the way they're designed is like they feel like they're meant to be on their own, or I have to do some major front hair adjusting to make the front hair actually look like it's meant to be part of the disheveledment. But I think I got a good one.
Then you can dispense with front hair potentially.
Potentially. Do you think later in the series he'll look less disheveled, or do you think he'll look permanently disheveled in the series?
Well, I mean, it is an adventure series, so there's not really much of a chance to, fix your appearance on most occasions.
And how far do I go with the dishevelment? I could go very far. I could go not that far. Or
honestly not that far. It's just the typical, typical like pseudo mad scientist idea. Was not completely
okay.
crazy, but he's neglected his own appearance because he's so hyperfixated. That's the point.
Ooh, this is kind of cool. You got like a
You
little
guess number two,
spiky
KW?
Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yeah. Do you want to join us,
Okay.
KW? Join the dark side.
Okay, let me stop screen sharing and open up Discord again.
Discord. I'm howling at the moon. Something. Discord.
Oh wait, hold on. I don't have to do that. Aiden, could you just send the link to KW, please?
Sure. If it makes you not, die as easily, then am I okay?
It's less likely. And for everyone else, yeah, here's the game. Pardon the fact that this looks so weird. What I was doing before was I was
Why are you
trying
in
to
landscape?
match
Why aren't you in landscape mode?
walking poses. I haven't figured that out yet. I wasn't sure if the business version had that and whether it was worth investigating because that works just fine on its own. Yeah. I tell you what, we'll sort that out now. So is there a landscape mode that's accessible on here on BlueStacks?
Yeah. It's on. Okay, so you go to settings,
Okay,
and then it's under quality. It's under quality.
Oh, here we go.
Landscape, and that's how you go into landscape
I found it.
mode.
Oh. Okay. And for some reason, that looks more portrait than before.
Dang, that.
What is
Are you
this?
sure you just didn't go back in the pool?
I don't know. I'll click the other one again.
Up. Okay, now you're into more landscape. Never mind. Okay, I guess leave it.
Yeah, they just seem to be reversed for some reason. Okay, but point number one against Gacha Life 2.
Also, KW's in the
not what it
background.
would seem. The fact that landscape, if you go back into here, okay. Look, it says aspect ratio 16 by 9. It should not look like this. Oh, but hey, you can go to 4 by 3 if you want to make another sitcom episode.
Ooh. Well, probably not.
We're leaving
I'm
it like
gonna
that
be
for
honest.
now.
The sitcom episode probably ain't happening again because that'd be kind of repetitive and boring. Unless I do a whole sitcom series, which would be interesting.
Hello.
We've been watching
Hello, KW.
a bunch of them recently. Hello. So, Gacha
Hi.
Life 2, how is it
So well, I decided to do so. You guys already saw the first test when I got the early release, and I decided to do another test where I actually do a full-on recreation of a character design. It's I'll send it to.
It's a
Aiden,
challenge.
It's definitely a challenge. This is what I did for this character. I sent it to Aiden.
Oh, this is crap. What's her name? Anna.
Anna.
Yeah. Okay, so I think you need to mess with the layering because the way the wings looks weird. Like, why are the wings purple? Like yeah, for like the wings are like this purple color, but it's very similar to her hair.
Yeah, I was trying to make it lighter because the wings are supposed to be like purple and white, but the color looks way too dark and like false. And then
I don't know. I mean, it looks fine so far, but yeah.
And then I did another design. This is a secret character though, but here's that one, Aiden.
I mean, Bond sent me a thing of ice from mine. I think yours is decent. I don't know. I think yours is good. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the style personally because again, this comes with like more over designing thing, like super complex over designing with a lot of stuff, which I'm personally not a fan of. But it looks good. I would say if you really like over design, if you like something with a lot of aspects on it versus say something like mine, which is very simplistic. Like mine is like, not
That's good
overly
if you're
complex.
sort of thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at. I'm just saying.
I do.
I'm just
yes.
saying if you're into like that kind of style where there's a lot going on to the design, it looks good. I'm personally not a fan of that design philosophy because sometimes I feel like people go overboard. It's like, oh yeah, I added like pretty much every single slot on the character has been filled up, and constantly adjusted, and there's so much going on where it's like, dang, I don't know where to put my eye because then it gets kind of complicated on the eye.
Yeah,
It's like, ooh, there's so much going on here.
I've been condemning Shorty for that since 2019, so I completely understand.
Yeah, no, that's also
William also
It's
sent
not
me him and Gacha Life too, and
No.
that looks solid. I think, solid.
Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to reopen Discord because everyone's sending everyone everything. I will do that in a moment. I just need to remember how to.
I mean, I could send. Well, actually, I can't send it to you. Oops.
Oh, whoops.
So what eye color would you like this old man to have, man?
Color. I mean, normally I could have said grey because wisdom, but I think that might be a bit too obvious. Something like maybe like dark blue, like the night sky.
dark blue like the night sky. Oh my god.
Exactly.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mm. Let's see. I don't know. I am sorry for saying Rudolph because it's not Christmas yet.
No cremas. No cremas. Just pull that app on me. Oh god.
check out.
Okay, so today this is the Aiden the KW show.
Yeah.
We're here for all your amazing show needs, and yeah.
Yes. Yes. Also, right now I am designing season 2 of Cryptoland's characters. Yeah. I said 1 to Aiden, and apparently it's not that bad. Just need a few
Yeah.
minor changes. Can you actually try redesigning Anna can I actually send you code?
Yeah. You can send me the online code or offline code. I would just do the online code.
What?
Yes.
Let's go. Okay, let me do
Yeah,
that.
it's in the profile section, so yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you play around with side hair, by the way? Because side hair is really cool.
I was looking into the side hairs.
I did a bit of side hair here and there for some of the characters. I really think it's cool, and I do think the hair highlight's really unique, or like the way like the amount of hair highlight you could do.
Ooh. Nice. Okay, where is my there's my Discord. Discord just like vanished.
There's my Discord. Oh man, there you are, you little silly Billy Discord. Where'd you go?
Shut up! Oh god. I'm going all over the places. I go, and it's what am I doing? Okay, let's try this again.
Jacob, you good, bro?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna try closing this for a moment. So we're going to do the usual gacha save that people do. We go to the title screen first. And then you get an ad. That's not what happens normally, but it's happening now.
It happens occasionally. It's fine.
No idea who this is.
Oh man, I don't know who you are either.
I've got so many gems just out of like.
I know, right? Every time we get like gems, I'm like, I don't
Anyway.
even use that function in Gacha. People were talking about, oh man, this is gonna be this game aspect is so fun. It's like, listen, I just play for aggressive aspect. I don't know why you guys are out here being like, oh man, it's such a fun gameplay function. It's like, what, you play a roulette and get a bunch of characters? Big whoop. Like for the life function, who's gonna play life?
Okay, so it instantly looks like my CPU went down. So I guess BlueStacks doesn't like me sharing screens and streaming at the same time.
Well, you know what I can do.
But I wanted to have this be have a visual.
You know what I can do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, please do.
Oh my god, look at do.
Hold on, I have to let you in first.
Yeah, wow. Look at the meal so far. Thoughts, feelings.
He's got a very cheeky grin, which I guess kind of works for him.
Yeah, I just kind of put a basic smile. That's kind of just a default thing. I'm like, okay, just
And
a little
I think it's also the eyes. I think it's also the eyes.
Yeah, are the eyes good? Or the eye shape good? I mean, it could.
I imagine having something a bit more like wide eye, because when you think of like crazy old man, you think of like big bulging eyes essentially. Something along those lines, yes. Maybe a little adjusted.
Like I can like make them larger. There. When with this?
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, okay. We have him.
Ironically, he doesn't have the lines underneath his eyes. One character you'd expect to have.
And I could add that later. So we need to talk about clothing, because normally I jump to doing clothing before doing a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking, like, what kind of clothing would he wear?
The only specification is that he has a long coat.
Okay. So we're dealing with a long coat. How I kind of want to do a shirt with a stripe. So I'm gonna something like this, and like and like he could have like a slightly longer shirt, but he has a really long coat, so it's like. Ooh.
All right, let's go. Okay, first of all, happy birthday, Starburst!
Woo!
Happy birthday!
Got a gift as any today.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! You live in a zoo. Happy birthday to you!
That's kind of mean. You don't know where Starburst live unless you do.
That's not even how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey and you smell like one too. Is that not what the rhyme is?
Yes, but I did it differently.
Okay.
That's kind of mean.
I don't know what you look like, but you probably smell too.
Well, one, you don't know how someone looks like, doesn't know how they smell. Jeez. Like I know how you look like, guys, but I don't know how you smell. I don't know how anyone smells unless I'm in your vicinity.
I smell like cherry blossoms if I wear perfume.
Well, okay. Yes. And if I wear my cologne, I smell like my cologne. Like yeah.
And of course you have a cherry blossoms one, because what else?
Because Japan.
Because Japanese.
I did not ask for that. That was a Christmas gift from Santa Claus.
And yeah, exactly. Santa knows.
Okay, what color does this Mr. Old Man here like?
I feel like he's like a British purple kind of guy.
British purple.
No, British.
Reddit.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say British purple.
British forever, yes.
I want to see if there's any representatives of Dulux paint out there. I want to see what British purple looks like on their color roster. Anyways, back to the chat. I guess I will answer chat questions for now or something. I honestly so far don't like Gacha Life 2, says William, mainly due to how complicated it is compared to Gacha Club. That was also true for Gacha Club, being much more complicated than Gacha Life was. I think it is just essentially we'll have to mostly get used to it. The one thing that I personally cannot get behind at the moment is the custom poses only, because without the static poses that you would normally have, there's nothing to default to.
There
And-
are gonna be
and
custom
also-
poses eventually, I
And
think.
with no proper copy paste feature, it's hard to go from one particular pose to another.
Well, I mean, you can import and export poses.
Yeah, well, I tried that, and I guess that
Did
didn't
it not
work for me
work?
on BlueStacks earlier.
Well, I had trouble importing my characters on BlueStacks, but I think that's a BlueStacks issue.
I wasn't talking about the characters, I was talking about the poses. Importing
Right.
characters was also another issue. Basically, anything that involves copy paste does not work on BlueStacks, and I haven't tried it on the
I know, I
mobile
tried copying and
version.
pasting my characters, but I had to manually type in the codes. I'm like, I don't want to type it manually, but I did
Yeah.
it anyway to get my characters actually here.
However, there is one. Speaking of that, actually, there is one advantage we can talk about, because because when we try to go and export off, we usually use offline codes in Buttercall to exchange, data about the characters. Because what used to be was the case was that the online imports and exports used to be hidden behind a level, so you had to level up in the game. And with PC,
I mean,
there
yeah,
is no leveling up.
but I'm kind of worried with PC. I'm kind of worried that PC won't be able to do online codes again. Once the PC version comes out, I'm kind of worried about that. I'm going to be honest.
I was getting to that, but yes. So yeah, PC before with Gacha Club, not a possible thing in general. Most of the people doing stuff with Buttercore, and probably Angel Eye as well, are PC users, and therefore would not benefit from that. So we used the offline codes. Problem is, the offline codes in Gacha Life 2 are so long that they can't be sent over one Discord message, which means even if we could copy and paste in, it would not be a viable option. So we switched to online imports and exports for now, which are only 9 characters each, so you could just easily type those out, and that's fine. Poses are different because there's no online poses, and therefore that was a problem. I spent a long time trying to match up one pose of the usher with his stuff down in a scene versus his staff up to make like the sound effect of him banging the staff down. So yeah, if people end up seeing that one of the scenes looks very, very static, there is a reason for that, and the reason is because it took all day to get to that point.
Yeah,
I'm currently dealing with.
I feel like with this app, there's going to be a learning curve that we have to do, like more so than Gacha Club to Gacha Life.
Well, yes, I don't know about more so. I guess it's like an exponential thing. So it's if someone were to go from Gacha Life 1 to Gacha Life 2 now, they'd be toast. But at least we've had a little bit of training in going from one thing to another.
I think like for me right now with Gacha Life 2 right now is like sometimes I do like deciding scrolly thingy, but other times I should prefer doing the palette for like at least for like skin colors, because it's really hard to find the skin color you want on the color scroll. At least for me. For me at least. Like it could be fine for whatever guys, but for me right now, when I'm trying to find the right shade of skin tone or whatever for certain characters and such, it's really hard to find that skin tone that I want.
Yeah, Gacha Club was a step in the right direction, speaking as a former Gacha Life user, where that was even worse. But it definitely was room for improvement.
I mean, I feel like that's most things. Like, there's always going to be room for improvement, technically.
Yeah, and they've already outlined exactly what's. Oh, I can actually put Discord up on my phone, so I can read out the announcements that Looney has made.
By the way, what do you think of him so far? Oh, wait, I probably should go to one and see his whole body.
Sorry, I thought it was about Looney, because I was mentioning Looney a second earlier.
Not Looney, no, him. Mr. Emil over here. What do you think of him?
I would probably change the color of the coats because it looks right now that he's in his pajamas.
Maybe he is in his pajamas, to be fair. I'm gonna be honest. He probably ran out in his pajamas.
It would be the kind of thing that he would do, except for the fact that in the scene itself, we mention that he takes certain items out of his coat. So he kind of needs to have, it kind of needs to be like his normal wear. The rest of it can be pajamas, but not the
No,
coat.
what do you think of this? I don't know. I was trying to go over like a saturated coloration.
Why?
To do something different? I don't know. Something fun.
I don't, yeah, because...
Do you want me to do bright colors? I mean, I'll do bright colors. I just thought about doing something different.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, honestly, you could just pick a dark color that happens to not be saturated. That would fix both of those issues.
Okay, let's actually use this.
You're keen on pink, aren't you?
Well, KW said a pinkish red.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm going with what KW said because that was
I
what
didn't
she
see
said.
that part. I didn't see that part. That's
You
fine.
it was she said it verbally. You don't see words, Jacob.
Oh, okay. Because I said it because I think I said the chat. I'm tired.
Not my fault.
Right. Well, in that case, KW, you're keen on pink, apparently.
No, my favorite color is red and black.
I meant for this character, not in. I didn't mean like in general.
Yeah, KW hates pink. That's KW's worst color.
That being
If
said,
it's very
red,
bright pink, yes.
that being said, red or black would work here. I think.
You want to do all black? I mean, kind of edgy, but okay.
I said red or black for the coat, at least.
Yes, Jacob is so. I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
What do you think of this? Or do you want me just to do black?
Well, I tell you what, try it out and let's see what everyone thinks.
Alright, guys.
Chat, what do you think?
I meant when you did both of them, so they can compare.
I knew that.
All right.
Swap. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Is that's another thing that I haven't checked yet because it only seems to be a swap mode activated. I didn't look to see if there was a copy character or anything. Oh, that could have worked for the usher, just having two different ushers in the. No, wait, no, it wouldn't because I had to change the poses and have it locked in place. Never mind.
Darn it! I just realized I have to. Give me a minute. Well, I'm KW. Don't mind this random character code in our DMs. I'm trying to get. I need to get them in. God.
I mean, it needs to pop up somewhere, so yeah.
Yeah, just don't mind me.
I believe there's preset mode. Preset mode. Okay. I've heard of preset selection, but not preset mode. I'm gonna open up the app
loading
again.
ad. Loading ad. Ah, yes, Facebook. I don't care. I don't need your gems. I don't need your pity gems.
We don't need gems in general for the most part, although they seem to be much easier to earn in this game.
In general. Oh, wait. Boop. Okay, boop. Alright, go back to you. I'm very good at this.
Oh wait, I don't need to open it again. That. Alright.
Well, wait, I'm gonna go black. Boop. Oh.
Okay, so what I was doing earlier was I was going into the new sections in the Buttercorp server and testing out copy-paste. So let's see if I can copy. Yeah, it doesn't let me copy someone else's message on my phone. It doesn't let me select it. So I'll have to try this with just one of the other ones.
All right, what do you think of this? Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, the copy paste doesn't work on the phone either.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what he looks like in all black, right? And this is what he looks like in this pinkish color.
Definitely the black is better.
I guess, but black's also kind of more boring. Like, seriously.
It is literally boring.
It is. I don't know because like I just want to find a way to spice up this design because it's just like, oh man, he's wearing all black. Okay, and
Then try them in red or something. I guess I did. I guess I did put the usher in black. So.
Yes. Work on Scroll, Bunny the Bunny if you want to. If that's the next character you want to work on.
What is Bonnie? But Bonnie the good.
It's a character from Serious Plex.
Ah.
Very dead Nile, which I'm not gonna say about that.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, what did you think of Niall?
No. We don't talk about what they did. No.
I feel like we should talk about what they did. Not gonna lie.
No.
Yeah, I mean, what did they do to Niall? I mean,
no.
I'm just asking for a friend.
It's good. Yeah, that's all you need to know. Good.
Oh, how good? On a scale of 1 to 10, how good?
Very, very good. Not gonna
It's like a
lie.
stand-up comedy routine.
I mean, if Niall was right in front of you, what would you do?
I would compliment the man's appearance.
Ooh, I think KW died. Oh well.
No,
okay.
Paul, you don't need to say
I think no, the response was buffering. That was it.
This was red. This is red. What do you think of red?
Yeah, I like red.
Okay, we're going with red because black's too boring. I'm gonna be honest, and not really that fun of a color to play with.
That's fine.
Plus, his hair's already gray, so it's not even like, oh, at least he's a blonde. Like, no, his hair is like gray, which is a form of black. His outfit's black. He only has just a bit of white on him. Like, oof. I mean, I guess his eyes are a speck of color on the black one, but like, even so, it's a very dark, saturated blue anyway. So it's not even like it's like, ooh, it's so bright. Like, no. This way, at least we get something unique. Yay. I'll send it. Okay. Wait, I need to do this. I don't know how to spell meal. How do you spell meal, Jacob?
EMIL.
Oh. EMIL. A meal.
There you go.
Export, copy. I'm going over to our DMs. You can so easier. Now.
I thought you were gonna sing something else.
What did you think I was gonna sing?
The Einsteins. I forgot what they're called.
You mean little Einsteins?
Yes.
Right?
Oh my god.
Just 4 actual clones of Einstein inside of a rocket ship.
Wait. Okay. So I need okay, so KW sent me a code for me to edit a bit. So I'm going to go do that right now on stream.
Is this
you
Niall?
guys can...
This better be Niall.
It's not Niall.
Oh,
it's not Niall.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's not Niall.
Well, I can officially say I have no idea what Bon is talking about because I found that
okay,
preset selections here, but no
or
preset
Anastasia,
modes.
technically. Okay.
Yeah, this is it's Anastasia season 2-ish design for now.
Season 2-ish? She's dead!
Well, spoilers, I guess.
Spoilers, I guess. She
Apparently
fell off
she's-
a cliff.
Not gonna lie, she should have survived anyway because she can fly. But
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
yes, whatever.
Okay, listen.
We saw the body. We saw the impact. I mean,
Well, okay, it didn't happen unless you see a body. Which in
Well, we
this
did.
case we saw a
We
body.
We did. We
In this
did.
case, we actually saw a body. Okay, so
Oh my
let's play her
goodness.
aside here. Okay.
I just wanted to do a season 2 design.
Okay.
That's valid.
Okay. Question: when did she have a chance to change her appearance after falling from
We
a
have
cliff?
to see her corpse in season 2. We have to see her corpse regardless.
Okay, but if we do that, the corpse is gonna look different. It's gonna look like this.
Oh
Why
yeah.
is the corpse changed?
I
Hey,
will
have
do
you-
a season 1 design later. It was a test. But never, this is a
Okay.
test design.
Okay, so
Yeah, Bon, you say that you sent me now, but remember I closed Discord because it was because of the performance of the computer. But fine. I was
it's
gonna say I
really
won't put
hard.
that
It's
up,
really
but
hard to
usually
mess
it's
with the
an
hat
image.
around because the hat's kind of an interface. So, I'm just gonna rotate this up. Look, okay, it's really hard to mess with hair when
BRB.
you have a little hat.
They just take the hat away for now and put it back later.
That's smart. How dare you use your brain on me? How dare you? I'm offended.
Okay, all right. Bon, yes, sure, you can join. This, it's for the greater good. KW, can you send a link to Bon, please? To open up
KW said
Discord.
BRB. KW said
Oh.
BRB.
Okay, fine. We'll add Bon after KW returns because I don't want to open Discord again.
What is
I-
that like? Why is that line? There's just a random. Okay, I know.
I actually don't know. That looks like it could have been a mistake, or maybe there's some.
I
some
don't think
small-
that's a mistake. I think it's meant to be a hot hair highlight, but it looks weird.
Okay. Also, apparently Johnny's been hard at work to recreating the main 5 disco pops. Kudos to you. We're gonna have 1 disco pops episode in Gacha Club, which yeah, sometimes that happens. And also, I think Aiden has sung Little Einsteins in the past. I'm fairly certain.
Oh, Little Einsteins? Yeah, I've sung that.
Yeah. All right. So, in the meantime, another mission for chat users right now. There's something that I was going to do. Was I was going to, when Gacha Plus came out and other stuff, what I did was I then looked to see if there was any like Gacha Plus videos that came out on day 1. I want to see what people have managed to make within the first day of this app coming out. Just to feel worse about my own attempts.
So what did I miss? I am back. I was helping my mom
Oh,
with groceries.
Bon wants to join to explain how the copy paste thing works.
Oh,
And what
sure.
what they meant by preset mode. So could you like send the link to
Yes.
them, please? Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Other than that, we were wondering what happened with like the red mark, and that was basically it.
Oh, that's what I want to actually do in season 1. Explain like the highlights or whatever they had.
Oh, I thought
But-
you were gonna say that was where she hit the ground.
No.
Her skull hasn't mended yet.
No, there was a whole lore behind the highlights, like why Anna has the red highlight and why I wish I should have changed Fiona's design highlight, but why she had the blue highlight. It was some big important lore, but I forgot to do that story lore, so oops.
Oh well. Whoopsie.
Yeah, I don't know. I messed with the hair. This is what I have so far, but I don't know. I've just been messing around.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of removed the red highlight because I didn't know what it was, so I don't know. Because like I just been playing around with her to see what I could do. Anything
honestly, in Gacha Club, she has a different hat, but I don't think they have that hat, so it's like not the season. It had one with the stars or something, but I couldn't find the one with the stars.
Yeah, it's strange when they do that. If people wonder why, like the only reason like the Gacha Club designs of season 2 Music characters look slightly different is out of necessity. I tried to match them as closely as possible. I was not out to take advantage of the adjustable features just yet. Most because I hadn't found them at that point. Speaking of features I haven't found yet, Bon, what is this preset mode / copy paste that you speak of?
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot more complicated than it should be. Okay, so
Of course.
first thing you want to do is you want to go to your slots. And then you're
Okay.
gonna swap the character that you want to copy paste into one of those backup slots.
Okay, hold on. Well,
No, this is the modified version, KW. I don't know if you like her or not, Ed.
I clicked out.
Oh,
by
no,
accident.
that's good.
Emo. You made her emo.
She
Made her emo. I didn't even change much about her. I changed her, but not really.
Is that really that far fetched?
Yeah.
she is tickling emo after
I'm at Burger
Dolph
King.
Getting pushed off a cliff.
Don't. Oh wait, guys.
I'd be a little
guys.
emo about that too.
I was gonna say the Dean incident actually, but that too.
Guys, don't worry. I got this. I got a new code that I was thinking about playing around with. Or well,
This
not
better be
playing
Niall.
around with. I just want to kind of show off this code because, like, this.
I hope it's
like
Niall.
this person sent it to me, and
yeah. Wait for the cooldown.
I think I typed.
Oh my
I think
God.
I typed it in wrong.
Stop clicking!
Oh yeah, I did type it in wrong. These aren't meant to be L's. These are meant to be K.
Oh my God.
Listen. C A.
Ah, there we
Oh
go.
no!
No! It's him.
Isn't he beautiful? Shut up, Facebook.
Yes, indeed, yes. Yeah, handsome. Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
love the
also, okay,
eyes
so
is
this is
the
just advice. I wouldn't do
there.
this like full on outline black. I would probably have this pull back a little bit, just a little bit.
I'm gonna try to do Anna now.
But like, look, oh my God,
already did Anna.
KW.
No, I only done Fiona and a secret character.
Oh
Well,
God.
that's intriguing.
I said I want to test Gacha Life too by doing a new series, I think. So.
Oh, I know
Hey,
about that.
no.
Shall I
Who,
leak the name?
Who would have possibly thought of doing that as an idea?
Shut.
We should have teamed up. Dang it!
I mean, you can
Lab
look
we
with
never
the
knew we
script.
needed.
Mhm.
I mean, I am working on the script per se after wrapping up Cryptid Land season 2 script. So.
This is a really cool pupil. But look at Niles. Now he has diamond pupils.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, well, Bon said that they had to go. A BRB, sorry. So I guess I will wait. I'm in the backup slots now. I didn't really just a ton of them anyway. Okay, here
Very
we go.
fast, BRB. Sorry, I'm back now.
All right,
Okay.
I'm in the slots now.
So you swapped your character into the additional backup slots?
No, I was gonna go with new character because I wanted to just. I don't really have one in particular. Oh, actually, wait, no.
Oh, also,
No, I'm gonna
Bond, this is
I'm
just
gonna
my
try it with many
advice.
Terry
Now that
Wilson.
we can actually move around the eye itself, I don't recommend uncentralizing the pupil in the way you did. Like, I don't recommend doing that.
I think the point was that he was looking off disgruntled and angry. He doesn't want to be
He's emo.
taken. So...
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I mean, but if you want to show him being disgruntled, it's better if you do it like this with it in the center versus the pupil moving, because I get why the pupil moved a lot in Gacha Life proper and Gacha Club and Gacha Light, well, Gacha Club specifically, but for it to move around in this is kind of weird because you actually move around like the actual iris itself instead of just the pupil. Because having the pupil move to express emotions a little bit strange now.
It's a force of habit.
I just remember a quote from a quote from Goblin Slayer Abridged where they've encountered what they think is a beholder. And then they just make a joke about the animation of the series. You see the pupil; it moves independently of the rest of the eye socket. How does that help us? How does that help us kill it? It doesn't. It's just gross. Anyway,
They're in danger. Sorry, I had to.
Oh my god!
He was pointing. I couldn't help it.
So I had the private chat in front of my face. I forgot to close it down.
No worries. Anyways, have you got your thing in the backup slot yet?
Yeah, I've got. I'm using Lady Perry Molson, the only character I made on my
Next
phone.
thing you're gonna
look at Niles. He's so upset. He's upset. He's spaghetti.
Yes. He's very upset. Yes, Bon, carry on.
Look at him. He's pointing at KW. He's like, "How dare you, KW? How dare you simp over
Actually,
me?"
on my screen, that's going towards. On my screen, that's going towards you. Let me move KW.
Oh, yeah! How dare you, KW? How dare you?
I'll make this really fast so Aiden can go on about messing with my model. Anyway, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna leave your additional slots and you're gonna go back to that home screen and you're gonna click on presets.
Okay.
So then in the bottom right corner, there should be like it should have like an arrow selection. So it should say default 1 of 4.
Okay, you've lost me. Hang on. So, yeah, but bottom. Okay, so bottom right would be down here. There's nothing there that says default 1 of 4.
No? Can I see? I can send it to you if you want. Like, just show you a picture.
Look at Niles now. I
mean, I guess I can open up Discord now because
if it's that big of a problem, then I can just try and explain it to the best of my abilities. So
also look at Niles. He's sassy. Anyways,
you see like the copy all button?
I do. Yes.
To the right of that.
Yeah, it says school 1 of 8.
Oh, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's so click click school 1 of 8, and it should give you a set of preset categories.
Oh right, yeah, okay. Now I see. So yeah, I was not on default before.
That's okay.
Yeah, okay. Default 1 of 4. Here we are.
Then you want to go to additional backup slots, and your character should be there.
Yep. There she is.
And then you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Then you can just click on them, and it should make a second copy.
This is Niles after he gets rejected by the girl who
I see. Okay.
And he's like upset about it.
It's extremely overcomplicated.
I get what you're saying. Oh, and it also imitates the pose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god,
unfortunately, I kind of like backtracked on myself because I realized that
no.
going back and forth from the two characters would not work in studio mode. It would work on the homepage if I was editing that way.
Mm-hmm.
Could do actually.
I've realized now how much of a mistake it was to give Aiden my Nile model.
You think?
I'm just remembering the time that Kylie turned into an oil monster.
Oh yeah, that was Emily. To be fair, that was Emily. She loved drinking oils.
All right, from this point on, I will never be giving you any more models again, Aiden.
Nah, listen. You're lucky I didn't make Niles love oil. You're lucky I didn't do that.
Anyways, I played my part. Jacob Butter got his copy-pasted characters, so I'm going to take my leave now and retreat back to the safety of chat.
Retreat!
Very well.
Danger!
Okay, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. This has been Bond's intervention. Okay. So, all right. The other thing that we kind of glossed over this before, that I'm hoping Aiden can show off.
Oh, wait a minute! I forgot. I never showed off all my characters for Fallen Angels.
Never mind. I will get to what I was saying in a second.
Oh, it's important because I want to show these characters off real quick.
I'm just going to talk about like the features of the game rather than everything to do here. But yes, that's we can wait. It's fine.
Okay, so let me just show off my characters real quick. So this is Adam remade. He's beautiful. He's so happy, even though he's like very depressed inside.
I mean, that's
just Adam.
that
Adam.
describes a few of
And then
Voyager's
we
characters.
have Alana here. You know, we
Mm.
have Trevor. We have Zachariah.
He has
We-
never once been called Zachariah.
Yeah, no, his name is actually Zach. We have Helen Mort here, you know. Technically she was shown off YouTube, but she's been slightly modified with slightly darker colors and more saturated hair.
Yeah, that one actually looks a ton better.
Yeah, although also quality was kind of a problem when I was on my phone. Because I was exported from my phone, like a video or something.
Ah.
And then, okay, so here's Julia, which Julia, I'm going to say, is probably my most proudest one. Because, I don't know why, it's just the way the pink looks now. I think the pink looks a lot better. It's like a bit more saturated, a bit less bright, but it's like, it still looks really good overall.
I
And
can
yeah.
see what you mean.
Then we have Mrs. Dysar, you know, being the queen she is. Then we have Harvey, you know, being the king he is. And yeah, these are the Fallen Angels cast. Now, you know, they're beautiful, and I just need to learn how to work with this program. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Jacob, you were saying?
Oh, I was gonna go through. I was gonna talk about the advantages of this and also the disadvantages that we have found overall. Which
Yes.
honestly sometimes have been one the same. I was hoping because also you're the one with this shared screen.
Yeah,
You
no,
can
I can
manipulate
show you
those
around. Tell
things.
me what you want me to show, or what page, or what kind of thing you want me to show.
Well, the first thing that I was going to mention probably was I was going to either talk about the poses or
Okay.
the removal of certain things.
So right now, the static poses, which are pretty much the poses in every other gacha game, there's technically poses here, but these poses are very limited.
Mhm.
You know, the like most of these poses here are very limited because they're not really like, we don't get basic walking poses. We don't get any very basic stuff that we would need. Like everything we would have to recreate if we were to do it. So yeah.
Mm.
And
they
also, this
removed
weird message keeps coming up every once in a while. It's like, oh, are you sure you want to change poses? It's like, I clicked the button, didn't I?
Oh, hold on, Bon. You're saying they removed the hide option. I think that's because with everything now, you can remove, so you don't really need it anymore. From what I understand, yeah, if you just want to get rid of a certain thing, it
Oh god,
vanishes.
another ad. No.
But I can check that now.
Stop giving me Facebook's ads. Okay. Like, one problem I'm having is like, okay, so here you can actually do the normal stuff here, right? Let me do Harvey since he's probably easiest.
Okay,
to
no,
see in this
I'm
case.
wrong. It doesn't work with body parts. It just works with clothes and other stuff.
Okay, but like, you see how like everyone has like this little white glimmer? That's actually not part of the eye. So like when I click the face option, you have the similar thing to Gacha Club here. I click on this white dot. No joke, there's just a white dot. Default eyes back to normal.
I think
white
that's
dot.
No, that's Aiden. That's the eye highlight.
Yeah, that's the eye highlight, but it doesn't go away when you click on it. It doesn't go away when you change into these kind of expressions briefly. Like
Maybe that's.
it literally just stays there. And if I were to use this and I were to just say like, okay, Harvey is gonna make this face, then I have to go all the way to exit, or I have to go all the way to Harvey, or have to go to his eyes, specifically eye highlight. I would have to remove these, and then I would have to, and then like, granted, if I would put them back on, they would probably be in the same place because the adjustments pretty sure stay sticking. But still, it's like, it'd be a pain in the butt because then it's like, then I have to constantly do that over and over again. And that's what's kind of annoying about
Maybe
it.
they will fix that in the future. Maybe that's one of the glitches or whatever.
I hope so, because if not, that's gonna be very annoying. And honestly, like Emily said it when we were in call, like she's considering not even having the eye thing, and that's something I'm even considering right now. It's like, do I need the eye thing? Because I'm gonna be real. If it's just a pain in the butt to work with when in the actual episodes, and I have to constantly go back and forth and quickly edit it in, edit it out, edit it in, I don't know if it's necessarily worth having at that point, because then
Right.
it's like, I mean, the eyes look fine without the eye glint. I mean, they look a bit better with the eye glint, but they don't look bad without the eye glint is the thing. So I don't know. It's one of those things that I may end up removing when it comes to actual episodes or when it comes to actual season production. But I don't know, unless they fix it. So who knows? So yeah, I mean, there's also poses, but again, without animated and static poses, you could do pose editor, but it just brings you back into here. So yeah, no.
Oh, that's another good point. In studio mode, it does when you edit poses, a character's pose in the home page, and you go back to studio mode,
doesn't
it
stick
doesn't
to
change
studio.
it, and it doesn't stay on the same page as the other pose. Which means you have to remember the number in order to go back into studio mode and then put it in there. So a couple of times I had to like go back and check what number I actually put for a certain pose and then bring it back again. I thought I was
Look at Adam. He's doing his best pose. Some of these poses are kind of goofy.
Yeah, I'm guessing they put these in here first just to show off that was possible, because like that was one of the major announcements. It is strange that it came at the cost of this. Like, I think just release the game later.
Although one thing that I like is the fact that there's a lock option now, where it's like, oh, I'm on Adam's character, but now that I click lock, ooh, look, he's stuck in place, meaning I can just change his pose, and if I accidentally click anywhere on the screen, which does happen sometimes when I do Gacha Club. Like, there's been moments where I was in Gacha Club and I accidentally clicked on the screen somewhere and then shifted said character out of place, and then it puts them back in place, but they're like a few pixels off from where they originally were. So I either have to do an angle or something like that to recreate it and make it look like they didn't move, even though they accidentally shifted like halfway across the screen and I had to recreate it. So, you know, that's nice. That's a good improvement.
Yeah, the hide option, the lock option, like that mode is just legitimately an improvement overall. There's like, no notes on that. We need that for years. We need that since Gacha Studio.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of backgrounds missing currently, unfortunately, from Gacha. Like everyone's talking about all the backgrounds, but if you look at Gacha Life and Gacha Club, there are a lot more backgrounds on each page, and there were maybe slightly more pages.
There were also more pages, yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of a problem because like a lot of backgrounds are currently missing. Granted, eventually stuff like the camera roll function was going to be introduced where you could put in your own background, which that would be good eventually, but that's not in the game currently. So again, everything has to be green screened unless you can find a very specific background in here. And here they'll work. So you know.
Yeah, fortunately I found one for a ballroom scene because that's what I end up using as a demo. Which I did make a demo video, but I put it as members only. So maybe I'll do something else that's public. But there you go. If you want to see all of those,
Disneyland.
If you want to see the absolute horribleness that that can be a first trial in a new application, go ahead and join those good old memberships.
And then there's actually one moving background. It looks trippy though.
I mean, kind of, but I actually really like that because again, it proves that that's something that they've made possible. Not to mention, we can use that because our thing deals with the stars.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what else would we like to really talk about here?
I mean, lack of animated mouths is just a thing to mention casually.
Oh yeah, no, that I don't really like right now. It's gonna be allegedly added at a later date, which hey, that's good because I don't want to switch up my gacha style. I'm gonna be honest. I want to switch it up to be like where like I have to change the mouse, everything. Like I really do like the animated mouse, and I really don't want to have to eventually change that.
Yeah, that's one thing that I realized immediately. Having the remove animated mouths set me back several paces because I don't want to do lip syncing because again I'm trying to make something that is going to be simple and fast to do. Because again I want that sweet record. or KW can have it. Either way.
oh
If it goes to a friend, then it doesn't matter.
Wait, there's hat logos. KW, there's hat logos. You could put a star hat on one of the hats.
Oh my.
That's probably why they removed it.
Ah.
Okay, I just found that out, and they're adjustable, so you could move them around.
Woo!
Because that's what I did for her eye logo on her shirt. Like I literally just sat adjusting it. So yeah.
Ah, okay. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah. So I don't want to do lip syncing, but also, Emily, who again is the only channel member at the moment, saw the demo video and said that the mouths were too static. Which, yeah, by my standards, they are, because I don't tend to change the mouths as often because they tend to move anyway. And when I think about it, the mouths that I have up until now with Gacha, I've realized this. Every mouth that I've picked has like matched the emotion of the speech in the moment, rather than having to like switch between different things, because the mouths as a static image with screenshots was the way that they're designed to be used, in static and non-animated form, which is why the animated mouths are important. They don't they have one singular use. So when a character is feeling a certain way, there's usually one mouth, maybe two, that work in the moment for that emotion. So I was kind of stuck, and I have to like rethink about the entire way I do that if I want it to look better. But then again, if I want to stick to what I know and get the video out, so I'm currently really thinking about that, because obviously I don't want the thing to look utterly terrible. So
yeah. So let's talk about Fiona here. Okay.
Oh god, here we go.
It's okay. So Fiona here could use a bit of work. For starters, the way the hair is, like the front hair, it doesn't really line up, because you can see bits of the rear hair and you can see the side hair.
Yeah, I was trying to fix that, but and that's where I'm struggling. Okay, that looks. Oh my god, you're doing it better than the. Oh my god.
Aiden instantly presses buttons. Oh, that's an improvement.
Okay, that looks a bit better.
Jack, I'm still learning.
Okay, this is one thing I do like, actually. Not only do we have side hair, but we also can adjust the rear hair, and everything on the X and Y scale can be morphed.
Okay, and there should be back hair. There should be back hair, because the way her hair looks, just have a little bit of back hair is what I recommend. So let's just say this, and then bam, it just gives it more depth.
All right.
Let's see. What is the shade? The shade, maybe make the shade a bit darker. I don't know. Boop. I don't know. Yeah. So let's go over here to the eyes. So the outline
also, by
of
the
the
way,
eyes.
this is once again spoilers, because we didn't see Fiona with wings in season 1. I hope all of the Klamai watchers aren't really aren't all here, because otherwise it's ruined for everyone.
No, this is not really. I was testing out the wings. Oh my god.
Yeah, she was testing out the wings for her sister, because
right, of course. Yeah, because
like technically,
can.
Yeah.
in season 1,
listen, like, okay, like, okay.
Oh, no.
So, okay, back to what I was doing though. So, I'm gonna actually make a Fiona design for starters here, and so I'm gonna remove the wings, because Fiona actually doesn't have wings.
Oh yeah, because of like the spell or whatever. I was just testing out the wings, honestly. Because they're twins.
Or does she? Because that's gonna.
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
In season 2.
I don't think she has wings.
I mean,
that's my theory.
Well, think about it. If Anna.
But that's too obvious. Her having wings is too obvious.
If Anna is half cryptic because of their parentage, a parentage that she shares with Fiona, I mean, it only makes sense, right?
I don't know. But also, are her eyes meant to? I don't know. I would kind of go with black for this. And also, what I learned, you could change the opacity on here to make the eyes look thinner. And I think it looks better like this. That's what I learned from Emily. Because Emily was like, why are your eyes so thick? Don't you know you can mess with the opacity? It's like, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wasn't told about that feature until now.
That might not be an issue for everyone because for some reason, my
Everyone
ones
learns.
just didn't
Everyone
end up.
learns quicker than
No,
me.
what I mean is that in my app, that wasn't a problem initially. For some reason, it came up on yours and it didn't on mine. So I'm saying it can come up for some people and not others. So just to make sure people aren't going to be psychologically tricked into thinking like, oh, my eyes are too thick in everything, and everyone knows except for me. Like, it might not be the case for everyone, but it might be the case for some people because, yeah, that happens.
Okay, and I'm just messing with the layering so her eyes are behind her hair, so her eyes aren't sticking out like this in any way, because it looks a little bit weird like this. So that way her eyes are both behind her hair. Let's else see what else.
This would be a really good stream series for Emily to do, actually.
And maybe
Or
I would
Ghost
mess.
Missing.
Maybe I would mess with this hair highlight if possible.
She has the light blue highlight, if you're wondering.
Light blue.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay, what
yeah.
would be a good? Oh god, it's so okay. I'm just gonna make this a very dark blue for now, just so I know can see it on her white hair. Because
yeah, it's not like
but
super
the question,
light.
the
It's
question
like
is,
sky blue.
The question is, would the highlight have changed from season 1 to now? Because
most highlights don't really carry over. Like, there's no exact Gacha Club highlights in this.
But there's approximate ones, and you're scrolling through every single one that might, like, with no correlation.
Okay,
so
wait.
the question would be, what is the correlation?
Can you send me an image of her in season 1?
Yes.
Just so I know the kind of what I'm working with. Yeah. Ooh, ghost! She has ghosts in her hair. Spooky.
Oh, speaking of thick eyes, yeah, that's an issue that Johnny ran into. We're gonna have to warn him about that.
Yes. Here, there's a highlight where half her hair is blue.
I say that because I just realized that that Josh sent me all of the disco pops on Discord.
I mean, this is kind of pretty, but I don't know.
Just ignore the picture because I haven't changed her since the season 1 finale episode.
It's fine, you know. I mean, just approximate. Just.
Oh my goodness! Also, this already Bon is pulling ahead in terms of animation on Gacha Life 2. Hold on, like, wait a second, because well, I see several things. I ain't getting that record, that Sweet record. My series takes a month to do per episode at least. This is why I'm not using the Mutant Girl again for that, because the Mutant Girl by this point has got so complicated that it was not suitable, which is why we started work on a new series. Because I'm petty like that.
There you go, I sent it to you. Hopefully it's fully sended.
Yeah, you sent it. Okay. What about this for the highlight? I think this is the best approximate highlight.
Sure, that'll work. Yeah.
Okay. So wait, are you this is very similar to her season 1 design. Are we recreating her in season 1, or are we making a new design for her?
Has she had a chance to change clothes? How soon are we opening in season 2 from season 1? Is there a time skip at all?
Wait, am I allowed to say KW?
At least for the first bit of episode 1, I guess.
Okay, so
that's all I care about, really.
Okay, so the way it works is the opening of season 1 is basically takes place. The opening of season 2 takes place right after season 1 ended, and then
then it wouldn't be different.
No, I know, but I'm asking which design am I making? Am I making her pre? Are we making her design in the whole season, or am I making her design
in the whole season? In the whole season.
Okay, so then for in this case, I would make a design for everything post like the second half episode 1.
Yeah, I am planning to do that. I just wanted to get the season 2 designs out of the way first, so I could get an idea, and then go back and try to figure out how to redesign the season 1 into Gacha Life 2, since it's not exactly like Gacha Club.
Okay.
All right. Okay, but here is this tweening or otherwise. Here is what.
That is so good.
I don't know why it was cropped that way, but yeah, like the actual thing is done properly. Just to reinforce that to people.
Okay, so if this is meant to be her overall season 2 design, it's way too close to her season 1 design. Like the jacket especially. And also but I generally have a few problems with this design. For example, we have pink on pink. They're both very similar hot pinks. So I don't think it works as well in this case. And the fact that they're wearing similar jackets despite meant to be different jackets in season 2. So what I would probably do is maybe go for darker colors in season 2. I don't know. What do you think, KW?
Honestly, I was trying to replicate the designs that Bunny and Bunny gave me for season 2.
But they're too similar to season 1. Also, why does she have spiked bracelets on her knees?
Don't ask me.
That's kind of weird. Who wears spiked things? Aren't you gonna like stab your legs? Like you walk and then stab.
Maybe it's for combat. You know,
combat. What are you trying to combat? Your own ability to walk?
I don't know if she knees someone in the crotch with those things, they're not walking again.
Well, okay, yeah, but she's not walking again if she accidentally stabs her leg.
I mean, she might get stuck, but I don't think the spikes go both ways.
They do. Look at the inside of the leg.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They are pointing inwards as well.
I thought you meant on an external surface. Never mind. Bit of a thing here, Aiden. This particular color you've chosen for the sleeves and for the like inner top kind of makes it seem like the
sleeves edit at the same time as the shirt. I'm just playing around with it.
Okay, because right now it seems like she's not wearing anything other than the jacket. Because that so closely matches her skin tone.
Yeah, I'm working.
Which hasn't been a thing since Gacha Life 1. I guarantee. Oh wait,
wait a minute! Oh my god, I can make just like being like, could I make someone shirtless? Ooh. Could I have it?
I thought you were gonna say, can I make heat? But yeah, no.
No, ew! You're nasty.
Technically speaking, someone could with that because normally that's what the Gacha Life 1 update was meant to prevent, so you couldn't do this. But now with the slider back in, I wonder what's going to happen. Are they gonna like have to
dark color?
Are they gonna have to like cut off a certain like midsection of every slider to match with that in a future update?
I hope not, because I don't want to listen. I don't make heat, but I don't want my creativity potentially restricted because people are jerks and terrible.
That's a very good point. Shirtless Marwick is an impossible visual nowadays, which I guess whenever we get round to doing the remake of that episode, was
maybe
always a concern.
Marwick's fun shirt. Oh well. All right.
Oh my goodness! I just realized something. If the slider doesn't end up getting like censored or anything, and someone actually plays around with like the adjustable lines or something, they could technically make someone have abs.
Oh my god.
Oh, first I just said to just report people. That makes sense too. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was trying to make her like total bad A person.
Yes, that's why she can't wear a skirt. Those two things are incompatible.
Wearing a skirt is only for the strong ones. For the weak ones, I mean. I'm good at words.
God.
Well, at least that makes sure she doesn't kick up too far.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, there are like combat skirts, but I could see how wearing like a skirt or a dress in combat is very impractical.
Like, just ask Sailor Moon.
Okay, but to be fair, Sailor Moon's like also like has like superpowers. I mean, if Fiona doesn't have
superpowers, aren't gravity. What has that got to do with anything? Okay, sure, she might not be fighting at close combat all the time. Granted, I haven't seen that much Sailor Moon, so I'm just basically going by the Nostalgia Critic review. Which has also been condemned by people who watch Sailor Moon. So you know what? Maybe I should watch Sailor Moon. Yeah,
maybe
sure,
you should. You know, Yes, listen to the listen to the person who's not a fan of Sailor Moon. I'm sure that.
Oh, well, at least someone who's seen it. Anyway. What was I?
Okay, what do you think of this?
That looks good.
I put her in overalls. I think it's kind of cute. Listen, I think overalls are cute. Okay. Why do you think I put Adam and Harvey in overalls at several points? I love overalls on the character.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Wait,
so cool.
wait, did funny? Oh wait, I think actually. Wait, I'm just looking at my camera roll.
Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot Bunny did the design for Zach, and he's wearing overalls.
I mean, who do you want to wear overalls though? Fiona or Zach?
Well, you decide, Aiden. Which one looks better?
I like Fiona in overalls. I'm gonna be honest. I think it looks nice.
Alright. And Anna will be the one wearing the overalls. Zach can wear something else.
You mean Fiona is gonna be wearing overalls, not Anna.
Oh yeah.
Fiona.
I get the twins mixed up.
Oh my, they may be twins, but they're not the same person. Because they have one major difference right now. One's dead and one's alive. Jeez. Okay, so I put her on height 16. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. Any other major changes do you think Fiona should get?
No, I think she looks good.
Cool. Oh god, loading ad. Loading ad, no. Share your journey. Shut up, Facebook. This stream's just gonna be Aiden screams at Facebook for trying to market towards him. Did someone say Fiona's character code? There. I'm very funny.
Okay, I've just been looking around to see. I just looked up Gacha Life 2. Most of its stuff is just Gacha Life 2. What's come out? Nothing to say like any mini movies or music videos yet. At least they haven't. They don't seem to be. But just to check.
Yeah, no. Helen's looks good. Trevor
Yeah.
looks good. Honestly, I didn't expect it to be that bright of red, but it still looks good. Just surprised, that's all.
Yeah, her actually leans slightly more on the orange side as well. Like when maybe I may lean it slightly more towards orange, but I don't know, because part of me wanted to when making her in this play with the orange aspect of it, because she's ginger technically, so
A ginger.
why are you laughing at the fact that she's a ginger? What's funny?
No.
Are gingers funny? Huh? Do you hate gingers?
No,
KW hates gingers, confirmed. Oh my god, she's gingerist. Cancel KW.
It's just the way you said it. It made me laugh.
Well, yes. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. And plus, it's also done just to differentiate Trevor and Alana more. I'm gonna be real. They're not twins, guys. They just both had red hair.
Yeah.
They're not meant to be. They're not related in any way.
Okay, so I'm scrolling through all the options here, looking for movies and stuff, and no, I saw something that was labeled Gacha Life mini movie from only 5 days ago. So I thought someone could have got early access, but no, that's Gacha Life 1. So yes, people are still using Gacha Life 1. Hooray!
Oh god, that app's never gonna die.
No, it is not. But I did find a few videos that we should probably watch over, because at this point I think our personal exploration has come to a little bit of a halt. So let's see what some other people have found that can possibly help us out.
Look at these character designs. They're so cute. Oh my god, they're so cute in this game.
got this up top.
Oh no, not the. Oh no.
Put your hands in the air.
You're gonna get
Move with the sound of the earthquake.
Okay.
No.
You're gonna get claimed now.
Yeah, that's
No.
how that happens with most of these videos, Zayden.
But you didn't have to
No.
watch videos. We could have just talked about Gacha Life 2 without you getting claimed.
No,
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. If this section gets claimed, we'll remove it. Hey,
I-
welcome. The section got removed. I don't know if it did, but just in case, hi. It was a random
hate-
meme.
Okay, Gacha live design.
Here, we'll play it silently.
Gacha club design, not so bad. But the Gacha Life 2 design is so cartoonish and gross
Well, I think
and
that's kind of the
disgusting.
point. I think it's meant to be super cartoony.
It's just, it looks so bad as a cartoony thing. I just hate it. It's not a good art style for Gacha stuff. I am so
I don't
sorry.
mind the Gacha Life 2 design. It's fine.
Remember the chief? Remember the chief in Renegade with the big old eyes? Yeah.
Oh God! Ah! No! You're gonna
Reminds
give
me of that.
PTSD flashbacks.
All right, there we go.
Well, those. I'm gonna start crying.
Okay, well that was one video. That was really give us much. Okay, so let's see. This is another dance cover. So again, it might end up coming out.
You know, just saying. If I do a gacha, if I do, I would just mute it. Mute the audio. Mute the audio. Please.
Yeah, I had to. Look, it started playing automatically. I didn't decide that.
But this is one thing I may do, which again is gonna have to be something I'm very selective about. But I may go through all the current season 2 scenes of Fallen Angels and recreate one of them. But I would probably be super selective about the scenes I recreate, just because I don't want to do anything of walking or anything too complex. Just something to play around with, like actually seeing what a scene will look like with the current version of Gacha Life 2.
Yeah, like again, we're still working on a solution for the walking. I was about to say we're working on a working solution. No, we're working on a walking solution.
Yeah,
we'll keep you posted. Because there's definitely, I think the way to go is just imitating the poses from Gacha Club, either having those be set in stone, or have the intermediate poses, to make it even smoother than it normally was. One or the other.
Yeah, but that's just gonna be a pain in the butt, and I'm like,
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, honestly, we need that for the new show, so it's gonna have to happen no matter what. It's not like with the lip movements or anything where it's like, there's things with both ways. No, we can't have them.
But I'm worried.
We can't have them slide.
I am worried with the new show when we eventually get to it, because when we get to like the PC version of Moving Mouse, because like how's that gonna look? Because like it's gonna be like episode 1 maybe, and maybe episode 2 has static mouse, but episode 3 onwards has like moving mouse and a lot more fluid movements.
Ideally, I hope so.
Yeah,
we're not gonna stay that way, are we? This
God.
is a solution.
And the problem was when we wrote that script for that thing, we also had like a lot of walking and a lot more complex movement because we didn't think that there would be so limited. We didn't think that
the version of the cult would be the beta. That wasn't really like disclosed properly. That there was just going to be the beta at first, and most of the core stuff people would use is not there. It replaced with like there's a bunch of new things, of course. But the old things,
we need too, because we are writing with the old things and maybe a handful of new things involved in mind. It's like dang.
But okay, yeah, we'll cross that because to be honest, yeah, I think can help us with some of the more ambitious elements, but definitely doesn't help that we have like a whole scene, with like a ballroom birthday party. Which is
or we have a scene outside the castle where the usher is like, "Ooh, let me in."
I mean, we can outsource that. I was saying to Emily, we could like outsource this, have people submit their OCs for that show to be like in as extras in that ballroom, not submit their OCs. I mean, like submit like other characters they've created.
I mean, fair, but we would also have to talk. We'd also have to put out like a template. Or like rules being like, okay, so this is the current style we're going with. We're going with these kind of outlines, this kind of style, blank,
my plan
blank,
was
blank.
my plan was to actually the other members only video I mentioned. My plan was to make that just public in general,
Yeah.
and then have people see what we're going for.
All right, that works too.
There. Okay, there we go.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, chat. Would you be interested in that? You know, help a poor GachaTuber out.
I don't know what's happening. I was like switching microphones because apparently I think my webcam switched microphones, so it started making really loud noises. So I muted myself.
Mm-hmm. All right, video time.
I need to make a new version of Trevor where he's wearing his early season 2 outfit now because I think I'm going to do a scene for early season 2 now.
Okay, let's
Yay.
watch this video.
Oh, the lolly dance, not lolly dance, lolicon dance.
I mean,
But
apparently
is it just
my dance or
me, or like Gacha Life 2 seems to be much brighter than like Gacha Club?
it is. Well, I mean, just as but in the background isn't you know
Right,
dark chroma.
but
We can
like,
change it. Yes.
but like when I design the characters or whatever, it seems like much brighter than like.
I see what you mean. Anyway.
What is this? What the?
It's recreating a dance because this song got popular, and then this creator made the animation you see on the side, basically.
Yeah.
Where basically it was like it's basically this like I guess lolly girl or whatever, like basically singing a song, basically being like, "Oh, don't look at me, you're gross," then like making fun of people who like lollies, but also it may be kind of like but it also may be done to like appeal to people who like lollies because some of them like being degraded by lollies. Like, oh no, I'm creepy. Oh no, I'm gonna go to jail. Oh, like yeah, some people are creepy.
So the point of all of that was that it was a dance recreation.
Yes.
Based on that the initial animation made it into Gacha Club here. That's not Gacha Club. Gacha Life 2 with the custom poses. That was the point of this video. And it seems to have captured that fairly well. I mean, for someone seeing that, I've seen that for the first time. I feel like that matches up. And look at the custom poses where they seem like slightly different. Either someone has painstakingly gone through and imitated these, or they've managed to work out how to do the copy paste and have it actually work. Because, yeah, I still haven't seemed to manage that. I guess I didn't test on my phone. I was going to do that earlier. Test to see if the pose the pose copy paste works on here or not. But even then, let's see what have we got.
I guess it's just showing her how to do the dance, like how she did it.
Yeah, pretty much. And all of these. This is definitely someone with early access. There's no way that this could have been pulled off just today.
No, this was definitely that was definitely.
Oh, it was actually uploaded 3 days ago. So yeah, definitely early access. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's basically it. No one with early access has done like any mini movies or music videos as of yet. So an idea of how this is going to go for most people at the start. Okay. Next. This is teleporting my OC to Gacha Life 2 with like this.
Oh, it's almost midnight. That's why he's like buffering.
Oof.
He looks like he's dead.
I mean, when isn't Jacob dead inside? Let's be real. Jacob's always dead inside.
Oh, I'm stuck in the back rooms. Oh no, watch out for the bacteria monster. Oh no. Run! Bunny the bunny, run! Oh god, wait, what is Karis gonna look like if I put her in Gacha Life 2? Oh.
Wait, who? Kairos? Who? Which character?
Kairos from the Zelda project.
Oh, that. Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about that unless you're making the Zelda sequel right now.
Nope. I'm almost done. I'm really so I'm just waiting on some lines.
Oh yeah. Oof. You sound like you're dying, man. Sorry to hear you're dying.
I've been dying because I don't know how to continue editing until I get the last lines.
Okay, past midnight. So as I was saying, Yegley, can't stop that from happening every time I share screen. Right, into Gacha Life 2.
Oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is the life section? Because this doesn't look familiar.
Probably. Or maybe I think it's actually animation based off of it. I think
Yeah,
just
this is
made
the title
animation.
screen. So yeah, definitely. I say it's like I know it's the title screen because I did that for the thumbnail. You have a face. What's weird is this is the old music from the
Yeah,
previous game.
you can play the old music in here as well. You didn't know that?
Well, no, I'm wondering why that was chosen rather than the new stuff. That's what you would think for the new game.
Nostalgia.
Hmm. Oh, Will promised me interesting things. I think this might have been. Oh no, this is just okay, right. That's promised many interesting things. It just hasn't delivered on a lot of them yet. That is what I say. In place of the most creativity, more and more true every other time. Okay, now Bon's been stuck in the back room, so I'll let Bon in first. Have one last video. And then,
Guys, I'm back from the back rooms.
Whoa!
Dang,
I'm
you
free.
alright?
I'm free. I've been stuck for many millennia.
But some VTuber interviewed Egoraptor, and he just came in at one point and said, "Oh, I'm out of the closet. I'm free. I'm free," or something like that, and then having been held since their last something was the interview.
I have returned to help Jacob Butter with his copy pasting poses issue.
This other video can wait. I'm more interested in this now. Proceed.
So, also complicated.
Ooh.
Actually,
But what in this
go-
game
yeah.
isn't complicated, to be fair?
You are first going to go to where you normally customize the poses. So you're going to go to that like body 2 out of 3 portion there.
Actually, wait. Before we carry on, Aiden, could you Gacha Life 2 back on the screen, please? So you can follow. People at home can follow.
Please don't send me back to the back rooms. I can't go back there.
That's not what
I
I
mean,
was.
I was making Luna again, but I guess don't.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's
Oh,
the
God.
it's the wormhole.
Everywhere rooms. It's the
That's where the
infinite
back
Yeah,
rooms
rooms.
is.
no, I did the
Back
wrong
rooms looks
one.
like.
There, it's the right one.
Can't go back there.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we have random default
Right.
mana thrown on
Body 2 out
here.
of 3.
So you're in body 2 out of 3. Okay, so you know how it shows you the custom poses already available to you, and it says page like 7 out of 50 on Aiden's screen technically, but it says wherever you are, page something of 50,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Looking
I have
for
it written
winner.
on 1, but yeah.
They look like they've been tied
Oh,
up.
winner's
You're
pose.
gonna-
Which one is that?
You're gonna jump.
No, they look like
It's
they've been tied up.
96.
You're gonna jump to 15 out of 50. 5 out of 50. 15. And it's gonna show you literally a bunch of just default poses.
Ooh, look at these old
Oh, yeah, it does
default
have, like,
men.
Free page after this. I've seen that before.
Exactly. You know what that's for? That's for your own custom poses. So you can pick any single
Oh,
one,
no,
and then you can customize the character. And then if you go back, it'll show that it's been saved on that preset.
But yeah, but that's yeah. I
He wants to know
understand
how to
that
copy
part.
it over, though.
Yeah.
He wants to
The point- the
copy
point-
it
the
over. Well, you
point-
can
Yeah.
that pose will save all across. So like if you want to choose a different character with that exact same pose, you can do that.
I know, but like he wants to be like, say he wanted to do this pose, right? He wanted to make a version of this pose where he wanted to copy this pose to here, right? But like it'd be the same, so then he could slightly adjust this pose again and just repeat, basically being like, whoop, like
Oh, I see.
this pose being copied multiple times over.
Yeah. So for example, what I did with the Usher character was I had him like bang his staff up and down, but in order to do that, I need to have I had to make a pose where he held the staff, which is fine, whatever. But then I had to imitate that pose right next to the other one and memorize all the numbers of all the angles and everything to match that up,
I
and
see.
then change just the arm
Yeah,
up
but
and down.
and we can't copy and paste, and there's no online option, so copying it, it's kind of pointless. So we would have to manually do it. Basically, we would have to do like, say, I want to do like,
Oh God.
I think they've got the picture now.
yes.
Yeah, I've got the picture now. I'm sorry, I don't know how to
that's
help
actually
with
another
that
thing.
yet.
That's actually another thing we should mention, by the way, since Aiden's pointed this out now. Bond brought this up yesterday. Those things are not. I think you use the term parented to each other, so they don't move. That's
like a tweening term. Parenting is the ability to like move the whole thing with like arms and stuff. Like it only works for when you're moving the character on like the XY axis. As soon as you start rotating, everything just detaches for some reason. And it's really tedious and annoying. That
which
one
is
animation
why
alone,
making the same custom pose twice in a row was such a tedious process for me.
Mhm. I can understand that, and I'm sorry that I can't help with that. However, that one scene that I showed you where you could only see the midsection of Nile on the screen, that took like 20 minutes, when in Gacha Club it probably could have taken me like, what, 5. And it was only because the parenting layers don't function on Gacha Life 2. So I hope that's a bug, and that'll be fixed in the upcoming episode.
I'm sure it will, probably. Positivity.
Because if it
For sure.
does,
Yeah.
and then I can get loads more done.
Yeah, we'll talk about the bugs because in a second, because Emily and Josh have both sent me images on Discord from Looney's Discord, where he mentions like everything, like the planned updates for the future of the app itself, considering that this was an unexpected beta that was not exactly clear that it was going to just be the beta version, but I've already talked about that. But before we get to that, I have one last video.
Honestly, anything. At least this is better than the release of Security Breach. All I can say. Nothing gets worse than the release of Security Breach.
Look what I did. I made a little animation.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Aiden.
It's beautiful.
You've been off-centered.
Hold on. There we go.
Look, it's
right,
beautiful.
on, do it again.
He's like, ooh, look. See, you gotta... Yes. Slow animation. Hey.
I think you might want to like adjust some of the like measurements of the arms, because at one point it just gets thicker for some reason. But other than that, yeah.
Listen, again, there's no parenting. There's no parenting here. It's a struggle. I'm trying.
I know. I understand that. Right. Okay. So
Anyways,
back to this video. So again, this is someone who's really going to show off.
Oh
really,
no.
like, the best things in a way. So we'll see if we're missing something overall.
Wait, when was it uploaded? When was it uploaded?
Doesn't matter.
Oh wait, no, this is a skit. This is a skit. I saw this video. This is a skit where it's like Gacha Life 2 isn't that good. It's just making fun of people saying
yes, I get that because I saw the title and description.
Okay, fine, but this video isn't very educational or has much substance. Trust me.
You can tell that this character was made in Gacha Life 2. Like I can already see like the differences between Gacha Club and Gacha Life 2 is because
this is Gacha Life. This is Gacha Club. I mean, this is a Gacha Club design. He's
really?
used this design for years.
How can you tell?
Because I've seen this design long before Gacha Life 2 was a thing. This design hasn't changed. So
It
this is the
just
same.
it looks like the neck is
Ah, look at
slightly
that. The
higher than it should
consistent
be.
branded character design that doesn't
Trust
have filter.
trust me, it is the same design. This isn't a unique.
Okay, I trust you. I trust you. And the arm looks too far out.
You are lying. Wait. What? Gacha Live 2 isn't even that
Much
good.
like this text-to-speech voice.
You and Looney both are liars. Stop lying
Looney
to us.
both. Like how Looney both was capitalized.
Wait, I know that music.
You can take
Everyone
the
knows that
you
music.
you can take Jacob out of the review, but you can't take the review out of Jacob.
This is technically a
immediately
Gacha review
starts-
episode.
He immediately starts attacking the skit video that is meant to show off the qualities of Gacha Life 2.
This is an episode of Gacha review. I had to review some Gacha.
We must do some review.
It's a
Ah,
bad ugly app.
there it
I
is
hate
again.
Gacha
App being capitalized for no reason.
Live 2 already. Wait, let me prove it to you that it's actually good.
And this is why I wanted to watch this video to see where the proof lies, because at the moment I'm of two minds about the app as a whole.
I think it's good. It's just flawed right now, and it needs to work out the kinks.
Yeah.
And that is why I'm of two minds. Oh, okay, so you can shrink it. Oh, wait, Bon, this could be useful
What?
for you.
What? What did he do?
So, I think what he did was just.
Oh
he
wait,
shrunk
turn off the audio.
down-
Turn
so
off the audio. Turn off the audio. It's gonna be copyright.
Okay, yeah, fine, whatever. Answer to your question, Bon. He shrunk down the features into non-existence. I think.
He shrank them into oblivion.
Yeah.
He
Look.
put the scale on into the negatives.
There you go. There's your hide feature.
That's
See, we
so
did learn
annoying,
something.
but at least it.
See,
that's
Aiden, we
so
did learn something from
annoying.
this video.
Better than nothing.
I guess, but if you want the episodes to take 3 months, sure.
Okay, well, talk about putting your foot in your mouth. Look at this. Why?
Oh
What
my
is-
Whoa, hey, wait.
God.
What's happening here?
Yeah.
This went
Listen.
downhill so
Again, I told
fast.
you I saw this video. We don't.
Okay,
yeah.
but this does it does demonstrate that there is more capability with it. Like you can make like a cryptid creatures. I haven't seen anyone since Dramadonia pull this off, and Dramadonia used animation for that.
This is one of those like blink and you'll miss it scenarios.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's all like
He
sped
did
up.
it so fast.
Wait a minute, hold on. I can.
Oh
help
my
this.
god, now it's gonna be a blink and you'll miss it.
There we go. All right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing the music isn't on. This would sound really cursed.
Oh, would it? Let's see.
No.
Oh my god, no!
Oh, you Juniper.
That's also copyrighted!
Well, okay, singing it as long as I don't have like
Sing
the
the
backing.
Einsteins!
No,
Also-
singing the backing track
Aiden,
as long
isn't
as the
that-
backing track isn't here. Like,
Also,
it won't-
isn't the song Judas not Juniper?
Okay, maybe. You've heard me sing. You know I don't sing things accurately, you baka.
He's releasing his anger.
The return of Earthworm Sally.
Oh
The
my
new
god.
fold.
No! Can we not
so
bring back
cursed.
Earthworm Sally? No!
Look,
I wasn't even
okay,
around. And
I have a
know.
weird, I
What?
have a weird history with Earthworm Sally as a concept because Jay was obsessed with
Didn't
that.
Jay try to put like Earthworm Sally in one of the like thumbnails for a Mutant Girl Jay made?
Yes, exact, and that was actually
Uh.
my final straw because because he refused to take it out, and so I thought, well, if you're not going to listen to what I'm going to say for your thumbnails, I'm not going to ask for any more thumbnails from you, and that's when that process stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no Emily or Quadzi at this point. They came later.
Oh dear.
Oh, remind
Lord.
me.
Ooh,
what
he
were
kind of looks
the-
like Piccolo if Piccolo was a
Gacha Life 2
worm.
This I was trying to explain again.
Go on, you gotta help me. I don't know what's happened.
Oh my god.
Still think GachaTubers is bad? Nope. Honestly, this This is like
Was
the
this
one
meant to be
thing
a
I
showcase
need
of
to
the cool
say.
things, or was this meant to be an earthworm threat?
Well, okay. Look,
I think.
does it matter? I don't think the idea of like making eldritch horror creatures is going to be game changing to some extent. And once you can move, one of my complaints about Gacha Life and Gacha Club is that the pets in both of those apps are basically useless. I never even bothered with them because they were completely static. The only person I've ever seen use a pet somewhat efficiently is Ghost Kitty, and even Ghost Kitty had to use a human head on top of a cat to
What do
make,
you mean?
once again,
The
an
human head
eldritch
of a
horror.
cat. That was my favorite part of the Ghost Kitty videos as a whole.
I
The
mean-
weird cat thing.
So yeah,
I mean,
about
it is
that.
it is at least memorable. But for crying out loud, that was the thing. Like, okay, think about it this way: you can make actual ponies with this method. That can move.
Oh my god, KW, make it happen!
Ponies and Gacha? Question mark.
I don't care that it's cancelled. Bring it back!
There you go. See, this is,
Oh my
and that's all you need.
god.
But yeah, but like just like anyone who wants to make anything starring animals, not just like human hybrids, but actual animals, and making alien creatures that might resemble this earthworm or might not, that now can do so, and that I feel is going to increase the creativity even more. Never even crossed my mind about this. I mean, one of the things that I thought could actually be done is, I don't know, because I wanted to like at some point in my life like invent my make my own card game anime and like base it off like a new card game that was actually somewhat easy to follow. I just kind of like went through a few concepts and scrapped them because again, what medium was I supposed to use for that? As I pitched like an actual TV show. But here you go. Gosh darn it! If I'd known about this, I would have jumped the gun on the on the show concept. Oh, I want to make a card game. That's for later. I'm joking, obviously. We'll keep going with this idea. But I mean,
Nah, we're gonna
Oh,
cancel
God.
the whole script and all the lines we recorded for a card gaming anime that we're writing right now. Not kidding. We're not just.
Oh
Gonna
my
Exactly.
god, no. Wait,
Imagine
know
we
what?
did that. That'd be horrible.
but I do want to write that. So yeah.
Well, you know
Anything
what,
particularly
Jacob,
posted.
you and me
Maybe
team up. We're gonna write that. And KW,
Yeah.
you could be there,
Yeah.
and Bond, you could also be there, and we could all, if you want, and we could do a giant team.
Okay.
Yes.
I know that I'm breaking the rule. I know that I'm breaking the guest rule, so I'm just hoping that maybe I can.
No, it's
They-
fine. It's fine, Bond. It's fine for today. It's
Today's a
about Gacha Life
special
too.
episode.
Today is
Well,
special.
I wanted to say what I wanted to say before. There are some things that I wanted to shed some light on that hasn't been addressed already, and then I can go back to the back rooms and fight demons.
okay.
All right then. I'll
So,
stop screen sharing.
regarding pets and props in general, I'm sure that you've noticed that they're missing. And that's
Yes.
apparently, if you read Looney's Discord, that's apparently going to be showing up in a future update. Another thing.
What thing was
they
missing? Sorry.
removed sorry, say that again.
What thing was missing?
Props and pets.
Oh yeah. Well, who cares about the pet anymore? But yeah,
You can
the
make
props
your own
particularly,
distorted
that's
animals
important.
and creatures.
Yeah,
I
they
hope
can.
that they make customizable. I hope that they make pets customizable, because that would be a total game changer as well.
Yeah, this thing I was waiting for.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Anyway,
Mhm.
they also removed like face shadow, which
Oh
I'm
no,
so
it's in the game.
I know it is in the game. It's a face accessory now. But,
Yeah,
like,
it's
there's
really
only,
weird
like-
how they did it. I'm gonna. Be
Yeah,
honest.
there's like only like 2, and only 2 of them like look good. It's so sad because I'm like such a
They're
big
all
user of the
adjustable,
face
at least,
shadow
though.
because of my edgy series. But
They're all adjustable.
it's really annoying now. Anyways, I think that was all that I had to say. So I will
Okay.
retreat once again back through the back rooms and retreat back to the safety of chat.
All right. Thank you once again for joining us. There's actually someone.
I might be
who
back. Who
animates
knows?
animals. Okay.
Who knows?
I forget the channel name, but it's
Who
called Well Animated.
knows?
Well, if you ever remember the name, then drop me a message. Doesn't really help in our case because obviously, with that, apart from Bond, none of us are animators in that traditional sense that you might think.
I mean, I am in a movie all about horses using an online game.
There you go, and now you have another online game that can also now make horses.
Of course. Well, Paul has the eyes.
Oh my goodness! Wait, Aiden, we can make a gacha music video based on Friendly Long Horse by CG5.
Yes.
Oh, with the moving background at the back. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, in between doing the actual scenes and such, I might just like play around and test a few things. Maybe it might be even easier to do like a walking cycle for something on all fours because it's not going to like going up and down as much, and you can actually pair off the legs together. Huh.
Maybe.
The legs together, of course, would have to be arms, but modified. Whatever.
Arms,
we'll work it out.
but not.
We'll work it out. Where is the tutorial? Yeah. That's another thing. That's another thing. We got some gacha tutorials for this because people are going to need the world must know what we have unveiled today on this day.
Yes, we have unveiled the twins' character designs for season 2 for no reason because why not?
That's not what I meant with the tutorials thing, but we have done that too.
Okay.
One last thing is, of course, everything that Emily has sent, so Josh has sent.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, because again, Luname has updated.
Here we
everything.
go.
Hold on. Okay, so actually, Josh didn't start at the beginning, so let me just go to. Okay, so here's the messages. Future plans for Gacha Life 2. Hi everyone, Gacha Life 2 is officially out on Google Play and iOS. Huge thanks to the moderator for writing a Discord server and the private beta testers for finding lots of bugs making amazing presets. If these are the bugs that didn't get found by them, I hesitate to think what was there before.
It was probably really buggy at first. Let's be honest. I feel like most things. To be fair, most things before beta testing are really buggy. Like maybe on the surface everything looks fine, but then you play around and it's like, oh wait, there's a million other bugs.
That was indeed the implication. Yes, Gacha Life 2 started development 2 months ago. It is already and already grew so big. You released the beta after only 2 months of development and announced that you were going to do so after like 1 month of developing the app. I feel like that might have been jumping the gun, honestly.
Well,
much.
Yeah, a little bit of.
So wait,
He also confirms it wasn't being worked on before that.
He's been working on it only on a month and decided to release
it? Well, a month decided to announce it, then 2 months, because I'm pretty sure September was the month of announcements for everything.
Really? 2 months?
Yeah.
That's sort of reminds me of the E.T. game. the thing that almost destroyed games forever.
Looney is a shit. Really? Did they come up with brands? I just missed that.
Wait,
when
what?
That happened?
When did that happen? Wait, what happened?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait.
I do not recall this, but okay. If you say so. Okay, this is the first one with many updates to come, blah, blah, blah. The game is far from complete, but we hope... my phone's gone off. But we hope to get all the missing features in by the end of 2020. Here are the plans for each update. End of October, assets will be out. doesn't matter. The extra dress up functions like pasting hex codes to color, which is something you can't do right now. Another thing that doesn't work. Anything to do copy and paste. You're supposed to be able to copy and paste the colors, but you can't do that. So again, you have to remake them over again. And switching between left and right side parts quicker. Which we didn't show that off. Yeah, there's a button you can actually switch things from left to right side. Because Bob mentioned that yesterday as well. Which is that's. I mean, I guess it just doesn't load as quickly for some people. Maybe I don't know. Static and animated poses. Thank goodness. Fix most of the bugs. Gacha Life 2 PC version. Obviously, that's for the end of. We knew about that one. We'll include the contest assets. Yeah. Okay. End of. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm a liar. Don't listen to me. Hey, no. Good to double check. Oh, hold on. So we've got something else from Todd Parker. When I first began the character was making such levitating and lost its head. Then disappeared and started making nothing. Disappeared and came back. It was a Gacha Life 2 bug. Oh, so you got early access too. My goodness. I salute you. End of November. More contest assets added. We'll try to have studio mode perfected. We'll try and have studio mode perfected, sorry. I mean, I guess that means that the backgrounds and stuff that are missing at the moment will be coming in there. Add in props features to studio mode. 40 props can be added. Add in the movie features to studio mode.
I guess he just wanted to basically release the beta version, like open beta.
Well, to be fair, it's been like 3 years since the last Gacha game came out, which is a pretty long hiatus.
The problem is that it wasn't disclosed as that, so people were expecting something else they didn't get. Anyway, add in the movie
I am
feature
sorry
to
if
studio
you
mode.
heard that scream. I think someone died in the anime.
Yeah, we've been hearing stuff on your end for a while now. The movie feature will allow you to quickly set. The movie feature will allow you to quickly set 100 scenes so that you play back all the scenes at a set speed, which is the first thing that I tried in GachaVerse, and it worked okay. I had to edit it anyway because it was timed. It wasn't timed to the music I was using. It was the song that I wrote.
Oh yeah, I could hear them either watching Tokyo Revengers or Jujutsu Kaisen, one of the two. So something bad was probably happening in the newest season, which I have not seen.
And let you play back all the scenes that says me to go to the playback. Try to get the camera roll import in. So that's the imported background. So I'm not getting that for another month. Okay. Or sorry, more than a month actually, because the end of November, which again was not what we were promised. Walls/floors feature added, so you can customize a room however you like. I'm guessing that means that. I guess that means that some of the background things you can add like different tile sets. Maybe I don't know, which is going to wreak havoc with some of the imported backgrounds that look more realistic. But we'll see. We'll see what monstrosity that turns out with the community. Background export to share your background set with all the props inside to others. My goodness, that would be great. If I had this in season 2, I could have had someone else work on the laboratory scene with me so much more easily. Because that was a case of having stuff in the foreground, the back. I need like the tables and chairs to be like over the place. That would have been Okay, so that was that for November. End of December, even more contest assets. We'll try to get the rest of the features in and affected, and add in life mode to view your friends. That's why I haven't seen it yet, because it doesn't exist. That's why I haven't been. All right.
These contest assets, I'm sorry, is a little bit too much because, like, I guess he wants to add a lot of presets, which is fine and all.
No, the concept assets were stuff people drawn to put on the characters.
Oh.
Those are the concept assets that haven't been added, which to be fair, I kind of get why it'd be hard to import them because a lot, because keep in mind with the complexity of it, with like the shade layer, like the multiple, the more color options and stuff like that, it'd probably be a bit more difficult to code in random objects and random stuff from people that weren't developed on your team who knew what they were working with. So they would have to convert everything pretty much over from using it as a base.
All right. Oh, there's more things in here. So you have data transfer to switch your characters to a different device. So I guess that's good for between mobile and PC, and not using BlueStacks by that point. Language update to translate more words. Hold on, more words in game. So if we didn't do voice acted content, that would make a Spanish dub way easier for Aiden. Right. Custom gacha simulator to let you make your own gacha, which is where the definition of gacha comes in, not what we've been saying this whole time. Set the rates and rarity of your characters and export it all to allow other players to experience your gacha simulator. Then at the end of each following month, we'll add in more assets, studio props, decorations, and more. We'll keep on improving Gacha Life 2 so you can make more amazing characters. Thank you for playing Gacha Life 2 and look forward to the updates. Wow, a procedurally updating gacha game.
I know, right?
That was announced as an emergency response right after a mod doing that, with a game in which the terms and conditions explicitly state that you can't modify the game. I wonder what motivated this sudden release of a new game.
Well, I think it's that, and the App Store did threaten to
in
kick
2
off.
months.
No, here's the thing: the App Store did threaten to kick off Gacha Club like a few months ago, and that's why they both got updated, because ads weren't working, and I guess the App Store just got threatened to kick out Gacha Club off and Gacha Life off, I guess.
Wait, why did threaten to kick those off?
Because ads weren't playing and they're meant to be ad supported, I guess.
Oh. Oh, I guess that's why BlueStacks has been playing a bunch of ads for us at random moments. Yeah. That explains that. I guess, which is weird, because if that's the motivation, they just update the existing games rather than make an entire new one in 2 months from the ground up. But what do I know? I'm not a game designer. All right. Well, that seems to be it for our deep dive into Life 2 for right now. In future, we'll see we'll see how all this stuff goes, and we'll continue to try our best to work through what we have right now, and maybe provide a few poses and tutorials and stuff for people. So I guess if they want to painstakingly type out the poses for walking, they can try and do so. I don't know what to tell you until they add the status posting and make that thing obsolete. But oh well. The needs of the now outweigh the needs of the future. I don't know, whatever.
Right.
Trick. So yeah, basically we'll continue to do things, and who knows, maybe I will actually indulge the idea of my own card game, which honestly I've wanted since I was a child. Not gonna lie, the discrepancies between lots of and make it something to actually follow along with and play much more easily than me having to sit through and have 2 Yu-Gi-Oh experts every time I react to an episode to a gacha video with dual monsters in it. There's the dream. But that's for long into the future. For now, gotta get this new series underway and continue to explore Gacha Life 2. So yeah, I guess final thoughts are still 50-50 on it for the most part. The creatures swayed me. It's now a solid 75-25. This app is winning me over. But yeah, for now, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. Subscribe to us already. And on that note, until next time, farewell. And with my other arm too. Yay.